Alright, champions. We are back. I thought I would revisit the character that I briefly touched on before, the Blade archetype. Got a little bit of a different name here. Again, a bit of a placeholder because I'm just having a hard time finding out the right name for this character, for the right fit. Have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Alright. So, we're still here outside the prison. As you can see, we're level 10 here, so still low-level things. But periodically they change things up so much here that it usually feels like a somewhat new experience, even though a lot of the quests are still the same. Right now, we've just got the one quest here, persecuting the prosecutor. We've got to go save the... Gotta go save a lawyer. And yes, this is the flight form Cape Glide. It's unique because it never stops moving. But in a lot of other ways, it behaves just like regular flying. It's one you have to pick up, but it's worth it, I think. For the right character style, it seems to fit. Alright, well, there's our guy. As per usual, like start a fight with the Thunderbolt Lunge, the big flying jump kick. And then once there, turn on your energy builder and then just pound away with the Reaper's Crest until anyone and everyone is defeated. Psycho here, he usually, as you can see, he hangs around a lot more, but due to the amount of damage that this archetype can put out, they won't last very long. Thank goodness you're here. I think this Maniac gang member spent all their time in jail plotting horrible things to do to me once they broke out. Right. Yep, we have to escort him out of the area while he is attacked numerous times. It's not too bad as long as you get ahead of him and intercept whenever possible. John Woo style doves. There you go. See, that part's not so bad. That's what we wanted. Wanted them all to gather around. Smack him with the nightstick. Alright, this one will be a little more involved. Or not, they all gather around. Alright, and that should pretty much do it for the mission. Very simple, very easy. As long as you've got some good damage output. Good to know. Well, let's go. Ah, power lines! Whew. All right, let's go back and talk to the chief. Not crazy about the flash that occurs whenever you take off and land, but it's not that bad. It's still a really cool looking flight power. It's available in the Zen store. And it's really appropriate, I think. Boom! that Blue Falcon over there deal with his shenanigans that he started. Alright. Let's continue on going with these. Oh, the Maniac Recruiter. Yeah. And we'll come back to that later if we've got time, but this one, I feel it's essential to the low-level experience out here. Dealing with one of, in my opinion, the best-named villains in the Champions universe. I'm not sure if she exists in the tabletop version of this game, but I know that when she was introduced into this game, I was very pleased with her name choice, and you'll see it when we get to her. This archetype is so much fun in dealing with minions. Single target DPS against bosses can be a little tricky because you have to balance out your damage output versus how much you can take. You got to be a little more creative and a little more quick on the draw as far as being able to press that block button or just get out of the way. But usually the damage output will be enough to keep you going. So you took a little bit of damage there, but so much fun. Yeah, might have bitten off more than I can chew here. Yep. Couldn't get to my healing items fast enough. See, that illustrated my point. I chose my target poorly there, and that led to too many mobs being attacking me at once. So yeah. Always, always, always mind your surroundings. Good stuff, but not for me. You'll notice that there's a mixture of enemies down here. You have escaped prisoners and maniacs. And you learn that it was all orchestrated by the maniacs in order to kind of bolster their numbers. And that's the purpose of this meeting down here in the sewers. Yeah, I always like to try to take out arsonists first because they tend to use... They do an attack that they throw little fire bombs out that do a decent amount of damage over time. Alright, we fought our way through. Let's...
You're probably all wondering why we freed you. We're giving you your lives back to make you a once-in-a-lifetime offer. Big things are happening. Big forces are joining together. And that means big heroes are going down. I know you want to be part of the mayhem. Join the Maniacs. You don't have to be crazy, but it helps.
Right. That's the recruiter for the Maniacs, Zoe Loft. Which I thought was a pretty clever joke there. Certainly makes her memorable. Okay, the basic deal with this is you have to work your way through the room, starting at the back. Because if you try to get up to her right away, all these enemies that are left alive will come down on you at once, and you will not last long. No matter how much damage you can take or put out. Yeah, see, I normally should have blocked and backed away from that, but I thought I had enough energy to outlast him. I was right, but barely. A couple of chain gangers. Those guys are annoying. But they don't take much punishment. Oh, it's a firebomb. Pop the healing item there. Oh, excuse me. Phone is normally on silent when recording. Try to draw them back a little bit. Get a little separation. Alright, just want to take out a few more before we face her, because she is bad news. She's got a variety of attacks. Yeah, go ahead and get that lockbox I'll never use. I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff in those things. You really are. It's just I don't have the zen to be spending on keys to open them. But if you're a subscriber, that won't be a problem because you get a monthly allowance of keys. Alright, now that we've got her up here, let's see how quickly we can take her. She uses laser weapons, and she also sets time bombs periodically. Let's get away from that thing, because that does a lot of damage if it goes off near your feet. Alright, got roughed up a bit, but all in all, not too bad. So, took down Ms. Zoe Loft. Can head back and turn this into the Chief. I really enjoyed this flight form as well because it seems like it's faster than the standard flights that are available, aside from the jetpack and the jet boots, because those are rated as the fastest. This seems like it's right up there, though. Plus, it's different and it's fun. Really enjoy it. Oh, hit the car. Ow. Meant to do that. She's going to solitary. Well done. With Zoe Loft in prison, we should see a drop-off in major crimes in the gang. Well, you'd think that, but probably not. Alright. The strength increase is okay. I don't like the loss of dexterity, though, for that one, because it reduces our critical hit chance. The increase in dexterity is nice, but plus defense. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. See what happens. Alright, we got a few other options here, so we could probably pick one of those up there, but that's where we're going to end this video this time. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, do you want to see more of Night Watcher here as he continues on? Or do you want to see more of anything else? Any other characters you'd like to see? Any archetypes? Because I've pretty much got most of them. Or do you want to see any other games? Drop a comment below. I'll let you know if I've got it, and we can check it out. But in the meantime, this is Steel Flight, and thank you very, very much for your time.